Welcome to our YouTube channel RAMO DHCC, where we explore the future of house constructions. Today, we are diving into the world of steel houses and are going to discuss about benefits and how do they stand out against the traditional RCC structures or buildings. In our last video, we learned how to construct a steel house. Today, we will learn why we need to construct a steel house. Let's get started. The first advantage of the steel house is the faster construction. This is one of the most significant advantages of steel buildings. It is their lightning speed construction time. The secret behind this efficiency is largely due to the prefabrication. In a controlled factory setting, steel parts are precisely engineered and manufactured. This process includes cutting, welding, and drilling, all done with robotic precision. These components are then transported to the construction site and ready to be assembled. Once on site, it's a bit like putting together a giant jigsaw puzzle. These prefabricated parts fit together seamlessly, drastically reducing the time spent on construction. What takes months or even years with RCC can be achieved in weeks with steel. This is a game changer for both builders and the house owners. With this type of construction, we are not just saving time, we are also reducing the labor costs, minimizing the impact of weather delays, and allowing owners to occupy their buildings much sooner. With steel buildings, everything is precise, quick, and efficient. Now, let's jump into the second advantages of steel building: durability and strength. Steel isn't just quick to assemble, it is incredibly durable and strong. It stands tall against the challenges that RCC structures often struggle with. At a molecular level, steel composition gives it a remarkable strength-to-weight ratio. This means it can support heavy loads and withstand extreme weather, from heavy snow to high winds, and even seismic activities better than RCC structures. Steel's resilience is also evident in its resistance to common building ailments. Unlike RCC structure, steel is impervious to termites, mold, and rot. It doesn't crack or warp over time, maintaining its integrity year after year. Its resistance to fire, pests, and decay further adds to its long-lasting nature. Steel homes aren't just built for today, they're built to last for generations. Now, let's look at the third advantages, which is flexibility in design. Steel's versatility shines in its design flexibility. Architects and builders love steel for the creative freedom it offers. Steel's ability to span long distances without support columns opens up possibilities for large, open spaces and bold architectural features. This means expansive living areas, dramatic high ceilings, and large windows for natural light, etc. Just imagine your basement or car parking without columns in the middle. How much ease and aesthetically it would look like. You don't need to worry about your car hitting the columns while you are taking a reverse at your car parking. With steel, the only limit is your imagination. It allows for curves, cantilevers, and even floating elements that would be challenging or impossible with RCC. This flexibility extends to interior design as well. Remodeling and repurposing spaces in a steel house is far simpler. Walls can be reconfigured without affecting the structural integrity, adapting the home to the changing needs over time. Designing with steel is liberating. We can push boundaries and create spaces that were deemed once impossible. Now, let's look at the fourth advantages: consistency and quality control. In construction, consistency and quality is the key. And this is where steel really excels. The production of steel components in a factory setup provides us an unparalleled quality control. Each column, beam, and panel is produced to exact specifications. Advanced machinery ensures that every element is uniform, meeting strict quality and safety standards. This consistency means fewer surprises on site. Unlike RCC, where quality can vary based on mixing and curing conditions, Steel's uniformity streamlines the building process, reducing errors and delays. Ask yourself these questions. Does your construction labor on site understands the difference between the grades of concrete? What is M30 or M20 grade of concrete and what is its composition? The proportion of cement, sand, aggregate and water that you add differs for each grade of concrete. How many of your laborers at on-site can really differentiate these? How confident are you that the rebar cage of columns and beams are as per the specification given? Size of the bars, spacing and alignment has to be as per the specifications given. Will the labor on site comply to all the specifications and standards? How many of them really understands this? All that I can say is that unlike RCC on-site errors, steel's uniformity reduces the chances of structural flaws, giving the homeowners a peace of mind. With steel structures, precision is paramount and there is no room for errors. Now, the fifth advantage and the last in my list is the cost effectiveness. Even though many of you think that this should be the top on the list, or many of you are inclined towards a steel building just because of the cost matter, I have consciously kept this at the bottom of the list for a specific reason. When assessing the cost effectiveness of a steel versus RCC, it is crucial to look beyond the initial price tag. You have to be mindful about the cost effectiveness as a whole. We have cost incurred during construction, cost for maintenance, cost for alteration works, and finally the cost for demolition as well. Most of you are very clear about the demolition cost as it's very evident from the steel prices going up day by day. However, you should also understand other costs. We have seen steel's durability and strength, which doesn't succumb to issues like cracking as easily as concrete does. Over the years, this translates to significant savings in repair and maintenance cost of the building. Another factor is the speed of construction. The rapid assembly of steel structures reduces labor cost and minimizes the expenses associated with construction delays. This can be a major cost saving aspect as time is money. If you need to modify or expand your building, which is common as time passes, steel structure should be your choice as it can be easily altered, which is not only more efficient but also less costly compared to the extensive work required for modifying RCC structures. When you calculate the total cost of building as a whole from the construction cost, maintenance cost, alteration cost and the demolition cost, steel often comes out the most economical choice for you. There you have it, the compelling reasons why steel buildings are getting more traction nowadays, especially over the traditional RCC buildings. There are a few other advantages like sustainability, eco-friendliness and others to add. However, these are my top 5 benefits or advantages of a steel building. That wraps up our deep dive into the advantages or benefits of constructing a steel house. For more insights into innovative building solutions, stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Also, like and share this video if you found this very informative. Don't forget to comment below with your thoughts and queries. Until next time, keep building your dreams. Thank you. A house is a living testament to the legacy of those who built it, ensuring their presence for generations to come.